Hey guys, just real quick, want to take you through what my training's been looking like recently. My lower back has been injured for probably the past year or so and haven't been able to quite figure out what the issue has been. So while I try and figure that out, I'm trying to maintain and hopefully improve as best I can. I've been hitting a lot of back extensions. Along with walking lunges and a limited range of motion leg press, just to try and maintain and hopefully increase the hypertrophy in my glutes, my lower back, and my hamstrings and quads. So at the very least, I don't wither away and become an all upper body guy. The name of the game really recently has been to train without irritating my injuries, since they seem to be pretty plentiful lately. These are some sit-ups that I just threw in recently, just so I can be a little bit more well-rounded. You don't want to have a strong lower back and weak abs, and since I can't deadlift or squat or do anything that requires me to brace and use my abdomen, I've just been throwing these in, and there's another day of the week where I'll do some leg raises or some other type of ab variation, just to try and keep everything strong, keep my core working so that I don't have any areas of the body that are atrophying and aren't seeing any activity. So over the next couple of weeks, I'll just add repetitions to this, try and get a little bit better at it, and try and keep using my abs as much as possible. After that, we moved on to the main exercise of the day, which was bench. I've been doing tempo concentric work. Essentially, I'll do a heavy single and I'll come down at a normal speed. This video has been slowed. That's why everything's a little bit slower, but the bar comes down at a normal speed, but on the way back up, I purposely press slowly. The purpose of this is to help me learn how to grind through my sticking point. I'm usually pretty good about blowing the weight off my chest, but it usually gets about 3 to 4 inches up, and if I do fail the repetition, I'll fail it about 4 inches off the chest. So the idea with this is to help me spend more time in that area 3 to 4 inches off my chest, and hopefully that will translate over to a new 1 rep max. So this rep went pretty well, and I'm pretty pleased with that. So we're going to continue to add 5 pounds to that each week until we get up to 275, and then I'm going to go ahead and deload. After that, we moved on to push-ups. My shoulder, along with my back, has been bugging me for quite some time, so I do that heavy single in order to practice the technique of the bench and try and be as specific as I can. But with the majority of my work the past 3 weeks, I've been doing push-ups just to try and let the shoulder, heal up and feel better so that I don't irritate it anymore. This week, I was sitting at about 270 pounds, and so I put 70 pounds on my back and did 5 to 6 reps for about 4 sets. And then the last set, I just used body weight and burned it out, and I think I got like 15 reps. This is a really great exercise for your bench, and you don't necessarily have to use it as your main source of work. I would recommend just staying with the bench. Specificity is usually a good way to go, but this is a great way to just get in some extra work, try and get in some extra hypertrophy. It's really hard when there's no partner, so you got to kind of slide the weight on and off your back and try not to pinch anything. Luckily, I didn't this time. And that about wrapped it up. I finished up with some rows and some rear delt work after that, and some box jumps. This is just my training log for the past couple of weeks. And yeah, that's about it. Check you guys next time.